Radio. Muchas gracias, good people, for tuning in with me. I'm just moving into our secure area. I'm gonna go ahead and get us set up. I appreciate everyone who supports the channel because you could be anywhere, but you decided to be here with me, Terrico Fernando. And we're gonna go ahead and get this started. But hang out for a second while I get set up. Let me see. How's that light? How's that light hitting? I appreciate the thumbs up as you guys come through here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Trying to get this nice and square for you guys because I know you guys like to see what's going on. But bear with me as I get things set up for you guys. Let me see. Yeah, that's good right there like that. Hold on a second. Yeah, good people, I appreciate you tuning back in to Terrico Fernando Live Radio porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. And I appreciate that. Go ahead and get the headphones on. Get some tunes going. As you guys come through, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But today we're just gonna vibe a little bit, talk a little bit about some positivity and some positive motivation, things of that nature. And as you guys come through, I appreciate you. God loves you as well, my good sir. Jesus loves you. GBO44. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. As you guys come through, make sure you leave a comment. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and for sure give me a thumbs up. Appreciate that. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to find us some background tunes as well. But tell me how you guys are doing. How's your new year? How's your new year, good people? Is it everything that you thought it was gonna be? Have you made any new habits? It is a beautiful day. Shout out to Lee Pickerainen. Leah Pickerainen. Yes, it's a beautiful day for me, and it's a beautiful day for all. I appreciate the positive words. And that's what we like to talk about here at Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Uh, all about positivity and positive motivation for everybody. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys who decided to come through today and chill with Terrico Fernando on the live radio. But let me hear from you guys. How are you guys doing? Have you guys subscribed yet? Is your new year shaping up the way you wanted it to be? And how was your holiday? And don't forget to put that thumbs up, good people. I really appreciate the support. Uh, what are you doing right now? This is wow. Let me get a thumbs up if you can hear me clearly, and let me also get a thumbs up if the visual is coming through clear as well, good people. That's not what I wanted. Trying to get us right, but okay, perfect. Uh, I'm just trying to get set up, you guys, and allow everybody to come in. We're going to really get started into this Terrico Fernando live radio session. For some reason, when I get that camera turned on, I get super nervous, you guys. I'm not very good at the public speaking, regardless of if you guys are here with me or not. It's super nerve wracking. Can I get a thumbs up if you know what I mean when it comes to that public speaking? Yeah. Let me know. Do you know about are you guys good at public speaking? Cause I get super nervous as I do these lives, but at the same time, what is that does anybody know how to keep the messages up there as you stream? But Ahmed Belton, shout out UFBA. Can you expound on FBA? I am unsure what FBA means. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in to Terrico Fernando live radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. And for that, I really appreciate the support. So, muchas gracias, good people. And also, as you guys come through here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. Let me know you were here, good people. I really appreciate that. But again, today I just want to vibe out with you guys, chill with you guys, and see where you are. How's your new year going? For me, it's been up and down, full of adversity. I got people coming into town I wasn't expecting. I got to make room for them. Uh, Different responsibilities I wasn't really intending to add to my plate, but you just got to roll with the punches sometimes, good people, and I'm prepared to do that. And I think we all could learn and grow from the different things that we come across in our everyday life. Yeah, too many times we have situations and we just look at them as the worst thing that could ever happen to us. But in my life, I like to try to take everything as a lesson and learn from it the best that I can. But again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in to Terrico Fernando live radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me, Terrico Fernando. There is no, there is no, there's nothing, there is no. Oh yeah, that's much better. Is that light better, you guys? Let me know if that light is yeah, I think from my end that light is really brightening things up. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning into Terrico Fernando live radio. And as you guys come through the live stream, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. But today I'm just talking about everyday obstacles that we have to overcome and how we can change that into hard times, change that from hard times into learning situations. How we could take those things and grow. How we can take everyday occurrences that we typically look at as something that's to bring us down, how we can use those type of situations to fuel us to become the best possible version of ourselves that we ever could be, good people. And I think that's uh, really what life is all about. It's all about experiencing what we can experience, as well as growing to higher heights that we've never been to before. Yeah, but yeah, that's uh that's that's what I think about life, and that's what I think about when I have to go through hard times and jump over obstacles. And sometimes, good people, things weren't meant for us to be. So so sometimes that's why it's why we find ourselves going through turmoil or tumultuous times, is because really we should go ahead and just try something else, try a different method, meet new people. Like, there's all type of reasons why we don't always succeed on our first go around at things, good people. And I just don't think that just because we don't succeed the first time is any good reason to just give up altogether. As long as we got breath in our body, we should always continue moving forward, striving to get to higher heights, good people. Hold on, I'll be right back. So yeah, good people. At the end of the day, we should just continue trying to hit higher heights and elevate, elevate to where we always wanted to be. Because I just truly believe there's nobody out there that wakes up and say they want to be mediocre. Although there are circumstances, that's not any reason for us to wake up and say, I want to be mediocre. And I don't truly believe. Let me know in the comments, do you want to be mediocre, or do you want to be the best possible version of yourself? Because, good people, I believe each and every person wants to be the best version of themselves, despite the fact of the hand that they were dealt, right? So, with that being said, each day we must find a new way to become a better version of ourselves than we were yesterday. And I'm not talking about taking huge steps, huge leaps to become this ideal person that we made for ourselves. I'm talking about 1% every day. 1% every day, get better than you were the day before. And before you know it, you're going to be that individual that you uh, come up with in your mind. Yes, good people. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning into Terrico Fernando live radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, pero but you decided to be here with me. And for that, I really appreciate that. And as you guys come through here, make sure you leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, leave a like. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. But today, I really want to discuss we all should use how we all should use everyday obstacles and everyday challenges to become the best version of ourselves, especially now in the beginning of the year 2025, January, month one. We should go ahead and make a commitment to ourselves that each and every day we're going to at least try 1% more to get better, good people. I don't think that's asking too much of yourself. I don't think that's too challenging to yourself, and I don't think it's too aggressive, to just 1% each day. So what's that? What's 1% look like? Shoot, uh, just so you want to lose weight, you want to get in the gym, like you don't automatically just go to the gym, have your workout. I say if you want to go to the gym, you first start where you are and use what you have, good people. Yes. At the end of the day, If you want to do anything, if you start where you are and use what you have. So again, we're gonna use the going to the gym example. So if you wanna go to the gym, don't just go get a membership, get you some new running shoes, get some new clothes and everything. No, first start at home, go on YouTube, find a workout person you like, and watch them. Get consistent watching them, and then from your consistency of watching them, then again, start at home and begin imitating what you see. Begin doing the workout. And once you do that, good people, then you will feel the need to rather begin or end going to the gym. And that's how we should approach everything in life. Small steps. Watch. We should first observe, then try it, and then start doing our own thing. I think everything in life that we want to be, in order to become the best version of ourselves, we must approach it with a methodical mindset. So we should first observe. Because, well, I guess first, I guess the real thing would be uh, brainstorm or come up with an idea. Yeah, that would be the first thing. Brainstorm, come up with the idea of what you want to be in life. Then observe the people or observe someone who you see doing these things, good people. And once you observe them doing this, then you start mimicking. And if you like what you see, you like what you feel, what you're doing, then you have become what you wanted to be, good people. It's as simple as that. It's really as simple as that, good people. And I've done this myself many a times. That's why now I'm on this YouTube platform. And I'm going to take a moment real quick to say I appreciate you guys coming through the Terrico Fernando live radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and give me a like and leave me a comment and let me know you were here, good people. And then today I'm just really hitting on how we can use everyday uh, obstacles to become the best version of ourselves through changing our mindset on how we look at those obstacles, good people. That's what we're really talking about today. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming through the Terrico Fernando live radio. And also, I want to shout out to Mango C4 for providing this here tune that we have playing in the background. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to Mango C4. Now, with everything we do and everything we want to be in life, we must first start with visualizing it. We have to first start by visualizing it. If you can't visualize it, go to Google, get the internet, get on YouTube, and Google the type of life. Just Google it. Start seeing those things. Start trying to see yourself in that position. Once you start seeing yourself in that position, then good people, start trying to find people that's already in that position, already living the lifestyle that you want. Once you do that, good people, you're so much closer to becoming the person that you really want to be. You're so much closer to becoming the best version of yourself. I want to know from you guys, what does it mean to be the best version of you? To me, the best version of me at the end of the day would be uh, just producing the best content that I can for my viewers. That's currently my goal. Every day, do something 1% more, 1% better than I did yesterday. And then before I know it, I'll become the best content creator that I have ever been. Because good people, I'm not out here trying to outbeat somebody else. I'm not trying to outwork nobody else. I'm just trying to be the best possible version of me. I don't care about what the next guy doing. I'm not looking behind me in this race. I'm not looking side to side. I don't care about who's running this race with me. I'm just trying to be better than me. That's what makes me feel good, good people. And I feel like that's what we all should be focused on when it comes to becoming the best possible version of ourselves. That's exactly right. Shout out to Fury Vibes. Shout out to Furry Vibes. You must trust the process. So, in that being said, when we're trusting the process, we don't need to worry about the outside opinions of others, good people. All we have to do is envision uh, where we want to be, and every day take these small steps. And with time, we will become the best possible version of ourselves, good people. And trust me, this isn't something that I'm just coming up with the top of off the top of my head. This is proven. This is proven. I'm talking about with real people, not celebrities. Like even some celebrities, like it's consistency and putting in the work every day, getting 1% better, and then before you know it, you become the best possible version of yourselves, good people. And really, this is this is also something that I've read before. Henry David Thoreau, if you guys are familiar with any poetry, he says if you just continue down the path that you envision for yourself, then you at unspeakable times, unthinkable times will become the best possible version of yourself that you've ever thought of. But that's just me paraphrasing and paraquoting. You can check out that Henry David Thoreau quote yourself. And that being said, it's just up to us to every day get 1% better than we did the day before, especially when we want to become the best possible version of ourselves, good people. And another thing, we just got to focus on us. We just cannot worry about other people. I mean, now if we have children, that's a whole totally different thing. I'm not saying don't worry about your children, good people, because truth be told, your children should be your main focus when it comes to becoming the best possible version of yourself. Because who's gonna carry on the legacy at the end of the day? And that's a whole nother reason you should want to become the best possible version of yourself if you do have children, is so that that type of vibration and that type of mindset will continue on. It won't stop with just you. It won't stop once you move on. Shout out to Crystal's World. Shout out to Crystal's World. Yeah. So again, I appreciate everyone tuning into Terrico Fernando Live Radio. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me a like and also leave a comment. Let me know you were here, good people. Today we're just talking about using everyday obstacles, everyday hardships. We're talking about how we can use those to become the best possible version of ourselves, how we can look at those more as lessons and become the best possible versions of ourselves, good people. And that's what it's about at the end of the day, as human beings, is experiencing life and learning from experiences, learning from others as well. That's important. We must always learn from others, good people. That's that's a free course right there. Listening to other people's stories, listening to other people through other people's experiences, you can experience that and you won't have to go through certain things, good people. Or through listening to other people's stories, you get experiences you wouldn't have otherwise experienced. So I think that that's another important habit to try to pick up 2025, is uh, listening to other people's experience, and really listening with the intent of understanding this year, rather than listening with the intent to have something to say, listening to have a rebuttal, listening for an argument, really, we should focus on listening to gain an experience. That's what it's really all about when we have other people in the world, when we have other people around us. We're not always going to be able to go off of our experiences, good people. And I think that's a large reason why there is a billions of people in the world is so that we can learn from their experiences. Yeah. And again, I appreciate you guys tuning into Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. And today, we're just really discussing how we can use everyday hard times or everyday troubles uh, to become the best possible version of ourselves and to use that as fuel to learn different lessons. Because I believe, good people, that we don't go through certain things in our lives on accident. I don't believe, good people, there's a such thing as coincidence. I believe that everything was meant for us. I don't believe there's a such thing as good and bad. I believe there's only learning and not learning. There's only uh, elevating and de-elevating. That's all there is to it. There is no good and bad, good people. We have to change our mindset, especially starting now in 2025. And I know a lot of us good people, especially myself, starting in 2025 is not we're not starting off on the right foot. And I should say we're not starting off on the foot that we thought that we were going to start off in 2025. But you must understand, good people, that's exactly the foot we're supposed to be on. And I agree, Crystal's world. There is a saying, everything happens for a reason. Yes, and we must understand that 2025, we started off a little bit rocky for a reason. It's not always about, hey, Crystal, they also say it's not about how you start, but how you end. We just got to keep that in mind. Don't let these little things get us down. We must really look at these little things and understand what lesson is it trying to teach me so that I don't repeat this um, situation. We must learn from these situations so that we don't repeat these trips. So we don't keep tripping, good people. Yeah. I appreciate you guys tuning in to Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. And for that, I say muchas gracias, good people. Yeah. And as you guys come in through the live stream, uh, give me a thumbs up. What's up, Pete? Salute to Pete, good people. Uh, Give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And yes, today we're talking about using everyday turmoil or everyday hardships. I know, bro. I know. Keep on doing it though. I love it. It keeps the interaction dope. It keeps the show with flavor. It's like without you here, Pete, it's like a bowl of ramen noodles without the little packet that you season in there, Pete. We need you here. So every time you see Terrico Fernando Live Radio, that's when you're supposed to be here, okay? You're supposed to be the first one in here, actually, Pete. Now, today, Pete, we're talking about becoming the best possible version of yourself while using the fuel of everyday turmoil. We got it. Basically, it's this the shift of mindset. It's just a shift of mindset. I appreciate you being here, Pete. And at the end of the day, to become the best possible version of ourselves is just a switch of mindset, good people. And most times for most people, that's easier said than done. That's easier said than done. But every day we have to work towards it.
every day we have to work towards it if we really want it. And all that means is, again, good people, is just every day 1% getting better, 1% getting better every day. And when it comes to shifting your mindset, sometimes we have to switch out things that we do on the daily. Sometimes we have to switch up that thing that we do the things we do on the daily, right? Sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zone in order for us to become the best possible version of ourselves. Sometimes that's what it takes, good people. Sometimes we got to shake things up a little bit, and that is what helps us to start these new habits that we really need, good people. We really need to start getting consistent in 2025. That's what it's really going to take. And when you start to get consistent, there's always going to be adverse actions that happen, and there's always going to be hoops you got to jump through, good people. And that being said, you got to understand that. That's why 2025, things started off a little rocky. Things started off a little shaky because, good people, 2025, we're destined for greatness. It's been a long time coming, but now's our time, good people. And we must stay consistent and we must trust the process. Must trust the process. I appreciate you guys tuning in to Terrico Fernando Live Radio. I want to hear from you guys, though. What are your habits you want to start? That's true. Patience is key. What type of habits, new habits, do you guys want to start this year? What is it that you guys know that you must work on 2025 in order for you to elevate better than you were 2024? What steps are we going to take? And we can take these steps together, good people. Uh, these little steps, 1% every day, working out. Peter's going to start working out every day. Quit drinking. Don't quit drinking water. Don't quit drinking water, right? But quit drinking that poison. Okay. Smoke more herbs. And sometimes that's what we got to do, good people. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people, uh, their goals may be different than other people's goals. Either way, we just support each other on our journey to elevation. That's what it's all about, good people. Supporting each other on this journey to greatness. That's right, Pete. Are you subscribed, Pete? But yeah, appreciate you guys tuning in to Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Oh, also, you guys, I gotta mention this. It is January. Appreciate you guys tuning in. January 23rd is my birthday. 0123. And by popular request, I have created a Cash App for the people who are wanting and willing to give monetary donations. Then we also created a Amazon wish list where you guys can also just get things off this list so you don't have to guess, or maybe you can just send gifts. You can do all that through the Amazon wish list, or like I said, I created the Cash App. You don't have to, but I put it there for the people who were asking, for the guys like Pete. Pete, so go ahead and hook your boy up. 0123. That's my birthday, and I will be live on that day. So you guys who are on here now, you guys better be here. You can send some organic food. You can send some. You can send whatever you want to your boy. I set up the Amazon wish list. I do have a couple of things that I put on there to make the channel better. Nothing really for personal, just things to help the channel become better and just elevate the channel to higher heights. starting out 2025. I don't know too much about car systems and audio like that, but I'll take whatever. I'm not begging and I'm not choosing. So whatever's clever, good people. But again, I appreciate you guys tuning in to Terrico Fernando Live Radio. And I just mentioned to everyone my birthday is coming up 0123. I want you guys to also put in the comments how old you think I'll be turning. But also today, you guys, we're just speaking on okay, dope. I'm just talking about how to use everyday occurrences, everyday adverse occurrences, how we take those situations and turn those into lessons that'll help us become the best versions of ourselves. 23 years old, Miss Scott says 23, Crystal says 30, Peter says 34. Any more guesses out there, good people? Just drop them in the sections. But we must learn how to take these. I'll probably announce how old I'll be turning 0123 on my birthday. Cause I really don't have any plans for that day. You definitely over 40 looking young as hell. uh I'll drop yeah, on my birthday, I'll let you guys know. 0123. But we got in order to become the best version of ourselves, good people, we most definitely gotta use these everyday occurrences as lessons, because that's what they are. That's what they were put there for. Speaking of them put there for, in my mind, those obstacles were put there by you. I know you don't understand that, good people. I know you don't understand these obstacles, but when you have a vision of yourself and you know where you want to be and you know what you want in life, you create obstacles for yourself in order for you to get to where you want to be. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. If you have a vision for yourself, you are creating the path, basically. That's what's happening. When you have a vision, when you create a vision for yourself, that's why I say it's so important to work on our mental mindset. It's so important to work on mentality. By doing this, you're creating the pathway for yourself, because this path is not there until you think of it. When you think of this path for yourself to become the best possible version of yourself, the path gets created. Along this path to become the best possible version of yourself, there's going to be obstacles. Why? Because it's not going to be easy to be the best you. It was not easy for the best football team to become the best football team. It was not easy for the best baseball team to become the best baseball team. It was not easy for the best singer to become the best singer, the best actor to become the best actor. These things were not easy. There were obstacles that they had to jump through and obstacles that they're currently going through, good people. So we must understand that the obstacles that we go through on a daily are simply put there for us to become the best possible versions of ourselves. Explore with Meg. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Terrico Fernando Live Radio. And as you come through here, please give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate the comment. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But today we're just discussing on the importance of turning everyday occurrences, everyday obstacles, turning those into lessons that we can use on the daily to become the best possible versions of ourselves. Because that's what it's all about, good people. We want to be the best possible versions of ourselves. And I appreciate that, Explore with Meg. I've seen a few of your videos, and I want to be where you're at. But no, we're talking about how to become the best possible versions of ourselves. Most definitely, starting with changing our mindset on how we see these things. Change our mindset on how we see these negative things. Because again, good people, there is no negative, there is no positive. There's only elevating or standing still. Are you elevating or are you standing still, good people? That's what it's all about. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Terrico Fernando, live radio. 2025 is our year, good people. We're going to elevate and we're going to become the best possible versions of ourselves. That's just what it is. It, we done spent too many years watching, following, tripping, running in circles, chasing our tails. 2025, we really starting to understand some things, good people. Yeah, we really understanding some things. In 2025, we're going to use all those things that we've been learning. We're going to use them to our benefit. Yeah, that's what we're going to do 2025 because it's our year. Yeah, it's starting off a little rocky, but I'm about to use that as an opportunity to excel. I'm about to use this little slippery slope as an opportunity to get my get my slick legs on, you know? Because every day we walk on solid ground. When you're walking on solid ground, if you're put on a different type of terrain, you're going to have to adjust your legs. It ain't no different than changing your mindset, good people. Practice. And you have to just, it's better if you could just put yourself into situations like stop avoiding doing certain things because you think it's too hard. Go ahead, attack it. Attack it. Don't look at it as being too hard. Because let me tell you, good people, you can do anything. You can do anything you put your mind to. If you believe that you can do it, even if you've never done it before, you're going to do it. And I've said it before. He who says I can and he who says I can't, good people, are both usually right, good people. So which person are you? Are you going to be the person who says I can 2025? Are you going to are you going to be the person that says I can 2025? The choice is yours. And that's what it comes down when it comes to becoming the best version of yourself. Yes. Yes, Crystal. Regardless of being scared, regardless of having all the courage in the world, we must understand we must try these things. We must step out of our comfort zone. We must. It's very important. It's imperative that we step out of our comfort zone and experience new things, experience new options. Because let me tell you, good people, we're missing out staying in our comfort zone. We're missing out on the world staying in our comfort zone, good people. While we're over here being comfortable, there's all these new experiences that were meant for us. There was experiences that were meant for us, good people. And because we may be a little timid or we may have heard bad things about those experiences from people who've never even done those things. That's right, Meg. If you fail, you try again. But we hear stories from people who haven't even tried these things and we believe those stories. And again, uh keeping ourselves from trying new experiences by staying within our comfort zone, good people. We got 2025, we gotta cut that out. To 2025, we gotta get uncomfortable, good people. 2025, let's get uncomfortable. Let's get uncomfortable together. I'm gonna try some new things. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna put it down so you guys can see. I'm not scared no more. You know, I've had a fear of heights, of being real high. Now that's scary to me. 2025, this is my year. In order for me to become the best version of myself, I need to conquer my fears. So I'm gonna get on a couple of airplanes. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna face that fear. I'm gonna get on some roller coasters or something. I'm gonna face that fear. And I recommend, good people, if you want to become the best version of yourself, you do the same thing. Not if you're afraid of heights. If you're afraid of heights, do that, yes. But if you got your own fears, figure out what you got to do for you to get uncomfortable and for you to face your fears, good people. It's 2025. We gotta face our fears. Yeah. Uh Again, I appreciate everybody coming through. That's showing love. That's keeping the interaction going in the comments. I really appreciate that. Appreciate everyone that's tuning in to Terrico Fernando on the live radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. And for that, I thank you, good people. And today we're just talking about using everyday situations and turning them into lessons that we can use to become the best version of ourselves. And I want
Good people, what are some habits that you plan on taking up 2025? Cause it's your year, good people, right? I really need you to understand that it's your year, good people. Shout out to Miss Scott. If you guys aren't already subscribed to Miss Scott, go ahead and subscribe.
Scott, right? She's here on the live every time, showing love. And we showing love back to people because that's what it's all about. 2025, networking. Networking is another thing we must do 2025. We want to become the best version of ourselves. And I'm not talking about gaining a bunch of yes men. I'm talking about getting with people that's going to motivate us to become the best version of ourselves. Crystal's world to focus on short-term goals because they matter. Short-term goals matter just as much as long-term goals. Short-term goals are what lead to long-term goals. Short-term goals is what help you build that confidence. Short-term goals help you build that consistency. So yeah, that's right. That's right, Crystal. You are exactly right about that. Especially if we want to become the best version of ourselves. Especially if we want to become the best version of ourselves. 2025, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to become the best version of ourselves. We're trying to eliminate all fear. If we don't eliminate all fear, we haven't failed. At least we eliminated some. If we at least take the steps necessary, we're going to make progress, good people. And that's what we really need to keep in mind. We really need to keep that in mind as long as we're taking steps. Let it be baby steps. Uh, what do you say? Uh, by any means, keep moving forward. If that means crawling, crawl. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. By any means necessary, good people, we must continue moving forward. We must continue elevating. Yeah, sometimes we don't get knocked down, but again, continue moving forward. You can't help getting knocked down. You can't help the obstacles that are in your way. You can only use these obstacles as fuel to move forward. You got a tree in front of you. This is what I'm saying. You got a tree in front of you. You chop that thing up. You put it in the fire. You stay warm, and you use that warmth to get back in the cold and keep moving forward. Because the world is cold, good people, and the obstacles are just trees laying down, falling down in front of you. Chop them up, throw them in your oven, get warm, get your energy, keep pushing. We can do it, and we're going to do it together, good people, because we all can get better, and we all want to get better. Yeah, 2025. I appreciate you guys tuning in to Terrico Fernando live radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. Appreciate that, Miss Scott. I appreciate all you guys coming through, all you guys supporting the channel, all you guys keeping the interaction in the comments lit. Yeah, You guys could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. And we're just really discussing how to turn everyday struggles into lessons that we can use to elevate. That's what it's all about. Elevation. Getting to that next level. Becoming the best version of ourselves. If you ain't doing that, if you ain't doing that, you all up in somebody else's business. You trying to be all up in somebody else's life. You trying to make somebody else uh do what you want them to do. You ain't minding your business. If you're not trying to elevate, you trying to bring somebody else down. So 2025, we worried about ourselves. We worried about taking ourselves to the next level. That's what 2025 is about, good people. Starting these new habits. Forget getting motivated. Forget staying motivated because motivation is temporary. Habits last. Motivation is temporary, good people, but habits last. Habits last a lifetime. That's why 2025, we're starting these new habits, good people. That's what it's all about. And again, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Yeah. Yeah, we're just discussing how we really got to change our mindset when it comes to these everyday obstacles. Because they happen constantly, right? Go to work, you got a coworker, always on talking too much about the wrong stuff. But we got to deal with that, good people. We got to deal with that. Or we got options. It's up to us to figure out our options. We don't got to deal with that. We don't got to deal with that. Traffic. Some of us have to sit in traffic. We don't have to deal with that. We don't have to deal with that. We don't have to let that bring us down. What can we do? We got options, good people. We always have options. There's always options and there's always a lesson in the bad, in the negative. Because again, there's no such thing as good and bad, positive and negative. It's only elevating and staying still. And it's up to us, good people. It's our choice. It's our choice. We can make that choice. 2025, that's our choice. Are we going to stand still or are we going to elevate? That's all on us. Again, I appreciate you guys tuning in to Terrico Fernando Live Radio. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment. Let me know you were here, good people. I appreciate you guys coming through and supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. And again, birthday coming up 0123. That's January 23rd, 2025. And again, if you're watching this video now, if you're watching it later, let me know. How old am I turning? 0123. Appreciate you guys. 2025. We're gonna do this. 2025, it's our year. It's only us stopping us. It's only us holding us back. 2025. It's only been us holding us back this whole time. 0123 Terrico birthday. Muchas gracias, Miss Scott. Muchas gracias. 0123, you guys, don't forget it. We'll be back here on 0123, and also for the ones that's asked about it, I've set up the Cash App. I also set up the Amazon store for 0123 for my birthday, and the ones that's been asking about it, the ones who want to do a little bit extra. I'm not asking you to support in any other way than just coming to this channel, give me a thumbs up, subscribing, watching. That's the only way I'm really asking for you guys to support this channel. But for the guys who's asked me and told me they want to support in other ways and that I need to do these things, I've got that avenue there for you now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Okay, you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me, and I appreciate that. Muchas gracias, good people. Muchas gracias. We're just talking about turning these everyday occurrences into life learned lessons that we can hopefully turn into lifelong habits that'll catapult us, boost us, shoot us to the next level in versions of ourselves that we really have never thought we could be. And I'm talking about on the tip top version of it, you know? Because again, don't none of us wake up and say, "Hey, I want to be average. I want to be regular." Don't none of us wake up like that. I know I don't. If you wake up and you say, "I want to be average," I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't think we were built to ever want to be average. We've been built to want more for ourselves. Sometimes that could be an issue. Sometimes that could be an issue, but that's up to us to figure that out about ourselves. That's what it's about figuring about ourselves, understanding ourselves. Yeah, that's what it comes down to when it comes to wanting too much now, right? Because you don't gotta want it all, but if you want it all, that's fine. But understand that there's a certain point where too much is too much. But we'll figure that out. But right now, we just worried about becoming better than we was yesterday. At least 1% better. 1% better is just better than staying still, staying the same person that we was, good people. And that's what it's all about. Becoming the best version of ourselves. We want to be the best version of we. We want to be the best version of we. We want to be the best version of we. We want to be the best version of we. Yeah, I mean, I know I do. I know I do, good people. What about you? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to be the best version of you? Let me know in the comments. Give me a yay, give me a nay. Matter of fact, give me a thumbs up too. That's right. I believe it. I believe it. I don't believe people want to be regular. I don't believe people want to be uh, average. I don't believe that. Appreciate you guys. Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Just discussing how we really need to change our mindset when it comes to these everyday occurrences that we see as bad things happening to us. Because really, these things ain't happening for everybody. These things are just happening for us because we have a vision of ourselves. Again, when we create a vision of ourselves, that starts to create a path that we go down to become that vision that we've created for ourselves. And when we create a vision for ourselves and we start going down this path, of course, there's going to be obstacles. But we can't slow down. We can't stop. We can't slow down. We can't stop just because something got in our way. Now's the time to figure out how we're going to get around or get through this bad boy. And I believe in you, good people. I believe you can do it. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. You can do anything. If you want it, let's get it. We can get it together. That's the type of individual I am. I believe in you. And if you believe it, let's get through it together. That's what it's all about. 2025, networking, believing in yourself, and elevating with the ones with like minds. That's what it's all about, good people. 2025, becoming the best versions of ourselves. Appreciate you guys vibing with me. Terrico Fernando Live Radio. And we gotta stop thinking so much. Sometimes I catch myself thinking, when we get to thinking, good people, we just be up in our heads and we don't really be in the here and now. We don't be experiencing what's really going on around us. Next thing you know, you you into the next day and ain't even done anything really that was part of today because you was in your head thinking about last year, thinking about when you was a kid, thinking about when you was a child. We got to get out of our heads 2025 and understand what's going on now. Get ourselves taken out of our heads and put in the here and now, good people. Shoot, too many times we find ourselves in our head and don't even realize we're there. When you get in your head, good people, you're not paying attention to what's going around you. When you're in your head, you're on autopilot. Whatever programs you have downloaded into your hard drive, that's what's running when you're thinking. You got to understand that, good people. We really got to understand that 2025, especially if we want to become the best versions of ourselves. And I'm really doing this because this makes my wrist feel good. I'm still recovering from that shoveling escapade. It's still snowing here. It's still snowing here, by the way, good people. It's still snowing here. What's the weather like where you are? What's the weather like where you are? And I'm not letting this snow slow me down none. As you can see, it ain't slowing me down none. Appreciate you, good people, tuning in Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me, Terrico Fernando Live. And today we're just discussing becoming the best possible version of yourself by using everyday situations and using those as lessons rather than seeing those as things to bring us down. Yeah, we're just talking about elevating, changing our mindset, starting with the everyday occurrences that happens. Are you getting snow later where you're at? I hope you're prepared. You better get your necessities. You don't need to get caught out in that snow. You don't need to get caught out in the snow. That's right. Yeah, you don't need to get caught out in that snow because that's just that's just too dangerous. That's taking too much of a risk. I don't believe in taking too much of a risk, especially one that deals with my life. Yeah, my life or my well-being. Yeah, but I appreciate you tuning in. Uh, wrist feeling a little bit better. Shout out Mango C4 whipping up this beat for your boy. And see, it's not gonna be much, but yes, we are prepared. Shoot, any amount scares me. Any amount of snow, flurry snow, heavy snow, blizzards. I'm from the Midwest, but I still don't like the snow. I was born probably in the. Oh no, I was told I was born in a snowstorm. I was born in a snowstorm. Uh, and maybe that's why I don't like the snow. I don't know. I don't know. I definitely much prefer the hotter months and the hotter weather. And I really like the humidity. A lot of people say they don't like the wetness in the air, but I really like the humidity. I like being high. I like being toasty like that. I'm not much for like the dry heat. I really like that wet heat. Leg itching, scratching my leg, but We really got to change our mindset, good people, especially if we want to become the best possible versions of ourselves. Yeah, yeah. I guess maybe yeah. It might have something to do with being around the snow from the beginning of our conception that makes us not really care for the snow now. You know, yeah. I think that might be what it is. But I appreciate you tuning in, Terrico Fernando. Uh, but yeah, we really 2025 is our year, good people. 2025 is our year. Yeah, probably so. Uh, yeah, my plan 2025 is to really attack this YouTube platform full full steam ahead. Yeah, as you can see, I drop shorts every single day. I try to go live at least once a week. Like I edit, I be editing videos, I be shooting videos every day for at least an hour or two every day. And I'm watching videos on how to make videos. I'm really trying to work on this craft because I really feel like I have a message that must be heard to the people that need to hear this. Whether it be young, middle aged, older, I believe I have a message that must be heard, and I'm gonna work on my message to get it out there. Oh yeah, that's one of your goals. One of your goals as well, Crystal. Hey, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. As long as it's something you enjoy and something you believe is for a greater purpose, something that's really you're doing it for something bigger than yourself. I think that's what it really takes to make the content, knowing that this is going to touch other people, knowing that this is going to motivate other people to become the best possible version of themselves. Yeah. I think that's what it comes down to is just having a purpose and sticking to that. That makes it simple for you to be consistent in your message. Basically, it's just yeah, getting your message, knowing your message, and getting that to the knowing that you want to get that to the masses. Actually, not even to the masses. You really just want to get it to the people who need it, the people who want it. Too many times, good people, we done gave our message out to people and they didn't even care. They didn't even care to entertain what we were saying, and they just blew us off. That's great. Yeah, you definitely gotta love doing it. Yes, you also because it's something that, and I haven't felt that in a while, and that's great. There's a reason you feel that. You gotta, yeah. There's a reason that you feel that in you right now, and you just gotta use that. You definitely gotta use that great feeling about this project and really put it into something tangible for the people. Cause you got that feeling because the people need it. The people are waiting for your message. Believe me, the people are waiting for your message. And once you get it out there and they get to have it consistently, they're gonna really I think they're really gonna appreciate you. And they're gonna let you know. They're gonna let you know this is refreshing and this is something that we've been waiting on. Yeah. So salute to you and I hope you good endeavors on your journey and consistency with your content. Shout out Crystal. Appreciate all you good people. Terrico Fernando Live Radio. One of the original players from the Himalayas. Anybody know what that's from? Can anybody tell me what that's from? I'm the original player from the Himalayas. Somebody tell me what that's from. I appreciate that, Crystal. Shout out Crystal's World. That's right, Miss Scott. You got it. That's right. That's from the Martin Show. Pretty good show. Something I grew up on. Pretty interesting show. Martin Lawrence. Uh, those guys were hilarious. Why's that? Why's that? Why's that? Yeah, I really like that show. Hey, let me know in the comments, you guys. What was your favorite show growing up? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Yeah, yeah. Me too, Crystal. Me too. Shout out Miss Scott. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to Miss Scott. Shout out to Crystal. 2025 is our year. We gonna network together and we gonna build this thing up the way it's supposed to be, organically. Yeah, we're not paying for views. We're not paying for subscribers. We are out here earning loyal subscribers, good people. And I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, watching the videos. Terrico Fernando Live Radio. And as you guys come through the live stream, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Be here for the next live stream. This one's almost done with you guys. I'm feeling it in my bones. This one's almost done. But appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like, leave a comment, let me know you were here. But yeah, today we discuss turning negative negative outside actions, how to change negative outside actions and use those as inner lessons that we can use to elevate us to the next level of ourselves, becoming the best version of ourselves that we never knew we could ever be, good people. I appreciate each and every one of you that decided to tune in. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me, Terrico Fernando, Live Radio. Go ahead and check out our latest shorts, our latest videos, and everything I'm doing is to elevate the people who want to elevate. I want everybody to elevate, and I believe everybody should be able to become the best version of themselves, and everybody should be able to hear the real that you need to do to become the best version of yourself. And it all starts with mentality, good people. It all starts with your mental. This game of elevation, this game of life, it's not a physical game, good people. It's all about mental, your mentality, how you see things and how you react to things first, mentally, good people. Again, this this is not a marathon. I mean, this particular race that we're running, good people, it's not a sprint that we're on. It's not to see who can get there the quickest. This is a pace. You got to set your pace. This is a marathon type race, especially when it comes to becoming the best version of yourself. Starting now, 2025, good people. That's what it's all about. Slowing down, staying consistent, step by step, just a little bit by a little bit, and you'll get there before you even know it. Just make sure you start with the vision in your mind. Start with the vision in your mind of where you want to be. And again, good people, once you start with that vision in your mind of where you want to be, that's when you start creating the path. Once you start creating that path, that's when obstacles begin. Those obstacles are to let you know you're on the right path. Yes, good people. Always remember, if you're hopping over obstacles, if obstacles are getting thrown at you, you're dodging them, you're on the right path, good people. Okay? Yeah.
Appreciate you guys tuning in to Terrico Fernando Live Radio. Porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. Ugh. Oh, what the heck?
So yeah, that's what it's all about, good people. 2025 becoming the best possible version of ourselves. Us becoming the best possible version of ourselves, good people. And becoming the best possible version of ourselves, that's all up to us. Nobody else can tell us what that is or what that looks like. That's the beauty of the whole situation, good people, is we get to choose what the best version of ourselves look like, and we get to make whatever mistakes we want to make in order to become that person. No one can tell us. That's the beauty of it. No one can tell you who you should be. Only you can do that, good people. There is no wrong way, there is no right way. It's only moving forward. Are you moving forward or are you standing still? 2025, it's our year, good people. I believe you can do it. I believe you can do it. Now, you got to believe you can do it. Whatever it is that you want to become, whatever it is that you want to achieve, you can do it. But first, you have to put it in your mind. Again, this game, this game here is mental. It's not no physical game. This is chess. This is chess. This isn't checkers. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Terrico Fernando. And again, these are all my paintings that I've done, you know, while trying to attain this best version of myself. So again, this is just me stepping outside of my comfort zone, getting very uncomfortable. This is and then showing you guys, that's not comfortable. So I know you can do it, good people. I know that you can become the best possible version of yourself. Thank you, Crystal, and I hope to see you on the next one. Have a great day. Thank you. But yeah, good people, I know that you can do it. 2025 is your year, and you will become the best possible version of yourself. You will. I believe in you. Now it's up to you to believe in you. Then we can go ahead and get the work started. I appreciate each and every one of you that decided to tune in to Terrico Fernando live radio, porque you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me, Terrico Fernando.